Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John. Today we are going to talk about tourism in Singapore. Our group members are Apple, Tracy, Bryant, and myself. Our presentation is divided into 4 parts. I will focus on introduction. Apple will talk about methodology of doing tourism survey. Tracy will talk about results of survey, and Bryant will give the conclusion. Firstly, I would help to talk about some general information about tourism in Singapore. Tourism in Singapore is a major industry, and a contributor to the foreign economy and attracting about 16 million international tourists in 2016. Over the rate of Singapore's total population, the country of Singapore is a combination of Asian and European countries, influenced by mainly South Asia, East Asia, and Eurasian countries. This is a multi-country culture. Singapore has one of the lowest crime it's not only it's not only in the Southeast Asian region, but worldwide. Punishment for even rather harmless crime to tend to be rather severe in Singapore. Chewing gum is banned in Singapore. Importation chewing gum into the country. Even if it is not for trading, is illegal. If you break the law, you will be punished. Let's look at this graph. In this graph, we can see in July 2016, the number of tourists traveling to Singapore the most, about 1.6 million. The September tourists were the list. In January 2017, the number of tourists traveling to Singapore was the most. In conclusion, we can say in summer and winter, Singapore tourists was the most. Let's look at this picture. Do you know what's their name?
粉红色。 Universal Studio, Marina Bay Sands,
Yes.
and Old Town.
They are famous tourists. I think in Singapore. That's the end of my part. That's the one I hope.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Apple. I'm going to talk about the methodology of doing a tourist survey. So, methodology is the method of how we did the survey. Our methodology includes a questionnaire, and we ask about age rank, reason for traveling, favorite place, period of staying, and so on. Also, there were 30 people are from 8 countries. How we do the questionnaire? How we did the questionnaire to begin with the question, the first age rank of tourists who traveling in Singapore, the second reason of traveling, and the third favorite place in Singapore, and next how they know about Singapore, and the tourist guide service or package, and period of staying, and family time of visiting in Singapore. Tourists who travel in Singapore, there are many nationalities from Asia, Australia, America, and Europe. Where do the tourists travel in Singapore? We conduct the tourists in different such as Marina Bay Sands, Universal, and Garden by the Bay. Yes. In the last slide, I have some questions to ask everyone. Do you know who is this?
Bryant.
Yes, of course. This is
Bryant.
This is Bryant. Bryant is doing the survey with Australian guys. And besides, do you know who is this?
Tracy. God is Tracy. Yeah.
Yes, this is me and Tracy. We doing the survey with Thai people. It is very easy for me because I also from Thailand, and after that we talk Thai together. And these two pictures taken in Marina Square after school. Thank you for listening. Next, Tracy will continue.
Good afternoon, I'm Lauren. I will continue with the results of survey. Apple, as you know, Apple mentioned that we asked the people from 8 countries, and when more people than from China to 12%. And around 50% of people with below 28 we asked. And for the next question, we ask why do you travel from? So it makes sense that around 64% they came to Singapore for lessons. Through this table, you will see that Marina Bay Sands and Orchard Road were the most popular attractions in Singapore. So, what would you think about these results?
Suppose or traveling?
Yes. And why do they came to Orchard Road and Marina Bay Sands?
Because
Singapore is central of shopping. Yeah, correct. So because some people they say that Singapore is like a paradise of shopping. So the next question is, how did you hear about Singapore? So thanks to the technologies and we can surf internet most of the place in the world. So that's why the people know about Singapore through internet. Through the pie chart, we see that normally the tourists will stay in Singapore around 3 to 5 days, and they will combine the trip to some countries nearby like Malaysia, and with 54%, the 54% of tourists came to Singapore in the time. And in the last two questions, we asked about the opinion, and we got some interesting answers like the first one is, what change would you like to see in unit? The first one is, what did you dislike the most in Singapore? So, some people said there are no toilet in MRT, so it's inconvenient. And they also comment about the hot weather, but that we cannot change about the weather. And yes, during the peak hour, there are a lot of people in MRT and also in the food court. The next one is, what change would you like to see in your next visit to Singapore? So they said MRT is convenient, and they hope that they have more MRT stations in the future with connect to all of the attractions, and they also expect that have more interesting attractions, and the admission tickets for attractions are cheaper. That's the end of the result of survey, and Bryant will talk about, will summarize and recommend you some attractions in Singapore.
Thanks for Tracy's speech, and I'm the last speaker in our group. Before the conclusion, I will ask some questions for you. What did you do when you first time to come to Singapore?
Shopping.
Shopping.
Eating.
And
Gaming.
and
eating.
Yeah, I think everyone. I think everyone the first time come to Singapore just do 4 things. The first is the most important, is eating. If without food we cannot live in the earth. The second thing is shopping, and the third thing is playing to the interesting place. And the last one is respect this country's culture. Okay, the first one. This is the food court, right? Singapore, the famous one of the famous things is food court. If you just want to eat many delicious food, you can come to food court, and the food court is very cheap than other restaurants. But if you you don't want to eat the food from food court, you can to the other restaurant. This is Indian food, Korean food, Chinese food, and European food. This is the Japanese food, and this is the famous snack in Singapore. It's very delicious, very nice. And the second is shopping. You guys always know
where is this, right?
Orchard.
Orchard Road. Yeah. Why the tourists come to Orchard shopping? If you come to the Orchard Road, you can buy some brand which is YSL and LV, the men's and women's bag, and the most popular in girl, in women. And you also can buy some clothes from Orchard. This is what kind of brand in the Givenchy. And the third thing is playing. According to the Tracy, we all know about the famous place. One of the famous places is Marina Bay Sands, and this is also is one of the name about Singapore, Malayan city. And this is another one the famous place in Singapore, Universal. It's very nice. Everyone come to Singapore will go to play in here. And this is the culture. We, according to the John, we know that Singapore is a diverse civilizations country. There are 4 different kinds of language. First is Malaysian, second is Tamil, the third is Chinese, and the last one is English. And this is another famous culture in Singapore, temple. This is Chinese temple, and this is the Indian temple. My parents, when my parents came to Singapore, they always go to the, always went to the temple to, yeah, not play, just to visit the temple to God, to just got the God to give us a good life, And this is our group presentation. Thanks for attention.